So, Jeff, tell us a little bit about Jayco cleaning, all that you all do, and all that you all offer to the finishing market.
Sure. Thank you. Thanks for having me on today. Jayco is based in Westchester, Ohio. We
Hmm.
provide precision cleaning equipment and chemistries, the process, if you will, to precision component manufacturers in North America.
Right, right. So, just not for finishers. I mean, you're doing it for a lot of different industries that you
We do
service
it
with that.
for all industries, really focus on the higher end, whatever that means today.
Hmm.
People that really have to have critically clean parts. Honestly, that's our best customer these days. Um,
Right.
Lots of expectations with cleaning. Cleaning requirements continue to get tougher and tougher to meet from a customer standpoint, and are
Right.
really relying on companies like Jayco to provide the expertise in the process, right? Because it's cleaning equipment, it's cleaning chemistry, but there's also how you manipulate those items for a specific process to provide the results that customers want. And that's what we do every day.
Gotcha. Yeah, I've always told people you don't need to know everything about cleaning. You just need to know somebody who knows something about cleaning, and that will get you through quicker to meet any specification. So let's talk about one of your products, the single chamber washer. Tell us about it, all that it does, and then we'll talk about how people can use it. But talk about that product.
Sure, a single chamber washer is literally as described. It's a single vacuum chamber where we bring wash solution or rinse solution to the chamber. In that chamber, we can do spray flood, ultrasonics. We also do something called vacuum assist. We can rotate the baskets or not. We can just rock the baskets. One of the really nice things, this particular system that I'm describing is called a Mayfac Palma.
Mhm.
This system has a rotating spray head. So if you have intricate parts that are not able to be rotated, the spray arms rotate 360 degrees around the basket. So you're able to get full cleaning around all parts of the parts without having to rotate. So it's a really nice feature that just adds to, there's specific customers that have that requirement. The great thing about the washer is that it has all this capabilities, and you either use it or not, depending upon the particular parts that you're washing at that time.
Right, right. So that's something I guess I'm assuming had not been really in a lot of cleaning machines is the rotation parts of it, and which I guess could be a problem if some you get some parts that are sort of the way they're sitting, they may not be right near a nozzle. But is that something new that you all have added to that, or has that been around for a
So
bit?
the
For
the, the Mayfac people did patent that. It is unique technology. Most of the spray bars today are connected to a wall, so you'll have say three or four spray bars on the wall, and the baskets rotate within that circle, if you will, within that spray pattern that those fixed heads give you. So what we're able to do with this system is the headers are rotating in one direction. If you
Mhm.
can do basket rotation, the basket rotation rotates in the opposite direction.
Mm,
So it's a very unique field of spray mechanism on parts, on all areas of the parts, obviously where the spray is able to get to. So very unique. Um, Not necessarily high pressure, 60, 70 psi, but a
mm,
lot of GPM. We're very
mm.
big on using the flow. Flow actually gives us better cleaning in a vast majority of operations than blasting with 100
Right,
psi or something like that. So
right, right. Interesting. Now, when you were talking about the single chamber water, you mentioned various different ways it can clean it. You said vacuum and some other. I guess it can use multiple or different types of cleaning based on the preference, or.
yeah, we have our own chemistries that we've developed specifically for this washer, but we also have relationships with people like Hubbard Hall, who have we've tested their
Mhm.
chemistries and work very well in the same system. We did the same with the guys at Elmco. We've
Mm.
tested a couple of their washers and tested very well in the washer. So there's a lot of action. So not necessarily every chemistry can be used in it, But there's definitely, vast quantity, I'm sure, of different suppliers whose chemistry would work in this. And we run into that situation where customers have a product that's been in use for many, many years.
Mm,
And, we, if they require we use that chemistry, we use that chemistry. So, assuming
gotcha.
it doesn't cause problems in the washer. And that problem primarily is foam because there is a lot
Gotcha.
of action
Gotcha.
going on.
Gotcha. Let's talk about the benefits for the end user. Now, one of the things you all do is you're very cognizant of the floor space that you're sometimes given, right? You can't take up a lot of floor space sometimes to drop something in. But what are some of the, aside from that, what are some of the end user benefits that they would get from this machine? I'm sure, like you mentioned, cleaning to a very good high quality with
Sure. So one of the things that we're able to do is you can have, say two separate rinse tanks, which
it.
obviously greatly affect part cleanliness. We
Hmm.
can add in a inline rinse in between the wash and the first rinse. So it's really a clean out, if you will, of the system for even finer precision cleaning. One of the unique features that, again, is, as I talked about earlier, manipulating the process. You have specific parameters with a cleaning process that we can manipulate. We're also able to manipulate the vacuum that we use. So we
Hmm.
utilize vacuum not just as integrated in drying, which is one of the big keys of the system is integrated vacuum drying, but we also utilize vacuum in the wash and rinse process. So what that does is
Hmm.
it obviously removes the air from the system, so you have a completely degassed cleaning solution. So your ultrasonic
Hmm.
cavitation is quite exceptional. But we also, what we do probably more importantly is we modulate that vacuum on and off, and how we modulate that vacuum greatly affects cleaning in deep channels, blind
Hmm.
drill,
These
machined
downholes,
holes.
yeah, yeah.
These, as things get smaller and tighter channels, hydraulic block systems, intricate aerospace parts, 3D printed parts. Cleaning outside is easy for almost everyone, right?
Right.
Cleaning inside and all of the intricate things that are going on inside of parts today, that really is the cleaning challenge.
Mm,
And the Mayfac Palma, because of this integrated vacuum in the vacuum assist in the wash, rinse, and dry, really greatly enhances the ability to clean inside of those part features. So
right. Yeah, that,
if you were
yes,
to do
that'd
just
be.
a kind of standard immersion ultrasonic
Mhm.
process, you might get solution in there and clean okay with a lot of time, a lot of movement, a lot of whatever. Our cleaning cycles total are say 15 minutes on average.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna say you may
fairly
not have a lot
short
of
wash,
time
rinse,
for the, yeah, get the
right?
throughput through, right? You don't want to be
Absolutely.
spending lots of time on that. Yeah, definitely. Let me
Absolutely.
ask you a question. Do you find are most cleaning projects that you're maybe asked or a lot of, are these specced out by the manufacturers of these parts, or some of them maybe not? And I'm sure that may be where some people have problems where, um, the cleaning process is specced out, or is it? I mean, how much of the time is it really specced out to them?
My experience is that the customers want clean parts, and they might have an idea how to get there. There might be parts of the process that have to be used. You have to wash with ultrasonics and you have to rinse with DI water. But
Hmm.
past that, they're really very open to just give me a clean, dry part. You know,
Right.
they're not caring how we get to that endpoint. They just really want to get to the endpoint. And,
Right.
that's where we excel because of our understanding how to manipulate, if you will, process. It's all about the process. It's not chemistry, it's not equipment, it's blending all things for that particular set of parts. So, customers have the option to do many, many different processes, scanning with barcodes so that the machine knows this barcode is attached to this cleaning process so that those parts see that cleaning process every time. So, repeatability, reliability, consistency in cleaning are all things that we're able to give customers. Plus, then if they want to data track, the system gathers lots of that process information. So they're able to gather that information save it for however long they need to save it. Let's say a problem with the part, they can go back and say, on March
Mm.
25th, here's how we clean this part. So
Right.
it's a very, technology today. This is the great thing of the cleaning industry today is technology really has jumped into the cleaning industry with the
Mm.
chemistries, with the equipment, and to be able to and push all this technology to the cleaning process today, we're able to clean parts like never before. So it's a very good time for the cleaning industry, I believe.